Do I need to worry about a housing bubble? A recent survey revealed that 77% of consumers believe there's a housing bubble beginning to form. Hi, I'm Carolyn Curtis with Coldwell Banker Realty, your local Morris Plains area real estate expert. Let me set the record straight. No, we are not in a housing bubble. Now that feeling is understandable, as year-over-year home price appreciation is still in the double digits. However, this market is very different than it was during the housing crash 15 years ago. There are 4 key reasons why today is nothing like last time. Number 1, houses are not unaffordable like they were during the housing boom 15 years ago. Prices were high, wages were low, and mortgage rates were over 6%. Today, prices are still high. Wages, however, have increased, and the mortgage rate, even after the recent spike, is still well below 6%. That means the average purchaser today pays less of their monthly income towards their mortgage payment than they did back then. Affordability isn't as strong as it was last year, but it's much better than it was during the boom. So of course we're so prohibited. How did so many homes sell during the housing boom? Well, number 2, mortgage standards were much more relaxed during the boom. During the housing bubble, it was much easier to get a mortgage than it is today. Today, borrowers with a credit score under 620 are considered a poor risk and will have a much tougher time getting a mortgage. Mortgage standards are nothing like they were last time. Purchasers that acquire a mortgage over the last decade are much more qualified. Let's take a look at what that means going forward. Number 3, the foreclosure situation is nothing like it was during the crash. The most obvious difference is the number of homeowners that were facing foreclosure during the housing bubble. From 2007 to 2010, foreclosures were 1 to 2 million a year. In 2021, there was just over 38,000. There's no doubt that 2020 and 2021 numbers are impacted by the forbearance program, which was created to help homeowners facing uncertainty during the pandemic. However, there are fewer than 800,000 homeowners left in the program today, and most of those will be able to work out a repayment plan with their banks. So why are there so few foreclosures now? Today, homeowners are equity rich, not tapped out. In the run-up to the housing bubble, some homeowners were using their homes as personal ATM machines. Many immediately withdrew their equity once it built up. When home values began to fall, some homeowners found themselves in a negative equity situation where they owed more on their mortgage than the value of their home. Some of those households decided to walk away from their homes, and that led to a rash of distressed properties which sold at huge discounts, thus lowering the value of the homes in the area. Homeowners, however, have learned their lesson. Prices have risen nicely over the last few years, leading to over 40% of the homes in this country having more than 50% equity. But homeowners have not been tapping into it like last time. With the average home equity now standing at $300,000, what happened last time won't happen today. So what does that mean for the housing market? Number 4, we don't have a surplus of homes on the market. We have a shortage. The supply of inventory needed to sustain a normal real estate market is approximately 6 months. Anything more than that is an overabundance and will cause prices to depreciate. We call that a buyer's market. Anything less than 6 months is a shortage and will continue to have price appreciation, aka a seller's market. From 2007 to 2010, we averaged 7 to 10 months of inventory. In 2021, it was just 1.8 months. Morris Plains was even a little lower at 1.1 months. Prices are rising because there's a healthy demand for home ownership. At the same time, there's a shortage of homes for sale. If you're worried that we're making the same mistakes that led to the housing crash, I hope this information alleviates your concerns. If you'd like more information and to know the value of your home, call me today at 201-394-2635 for a no-obligation market analysis.